In my country, Japan, we don't treat old age as something to fear. At 87, I still prepare my own meals, and nearly every day I eat the same simple thing. A small bowl of edamame, young soybeans steamed with a pinch of salt. Why edamame? Because just 1 cup has more protein than an egg. It's light, easy to digest, and powerful enough to protect my muscles, even at this age. In America, many people over 60 are losing muscle fast, without even noticing. You feel weaker. You can't get up from the chair as easily. Your arms don't lift as they used to. It's not just age, it's muscle loss, and you can do something about it. A study published in Geriatrics and Gerontology International in 2022 found that older adults in Japan keep their strength longer than those in the US, thanks to simple daily foods like edamame and gentle movement. So today, I want to show you how this humble green bean could be your first step to reversing muscle loss. Not with hard workouts, not with expensive supplements, just with a change you can make starting with your next meal. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this from? And what time is it for you right now? Please let me know in the comments below. I truly look forward to reading them. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next, why muscle loss happens after 60, and why it's not your fault. If your arms feel weaker, your legs don't support you like they used to, and simple tasks feel harder, you're not imagining it. You're losing muscle. After 60, your body naturally begins to break down more muscle than it builds. It happens faster if you're not eating enough protein or staying active. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it affects nearly 1 in 3 adults over 65. But here's the good news. It's not permanent. You can rebuild what you've lost, gently, naturally, and without intense exercise. In Japan, older adults eat small amounts of protein throughout the day, a few bites of fish, a bowl of miso, a handful of edamame. They don't wait until dinner to get their protein. They spread it out so their body can absorb it better. Most Americans over 60 don't eat enough protein, especially in the morning. That's when your body needs it most to stop muscle loss and start repair. Without enough, your muscles shrink. You get weaker, even if you're not sick. It's not just about aging. It's about nutrition. And once you know that, you can take control. Protein, your muscle's best friend. After 60, protein isn't just for athletes. After 60, it becomes a daily necessity, like water or air. Without it, your muscles quietly fade, your balance weakens, and even small movements start to feel like effort. Your body needs protein to repair muscle tissue. But after 60, something changes. Your body becomes less efficient at using the protein you eat. That means you need more protein, not less, as you age. Most people don't know this. In fact, many older adults eat less protein, especially at breakfast. In Japan, the way we eat helps protect us. We call it shokuiku, a way of thinking about food not just as fuel, but as nourishment for the body and spirit. It teaches us to be mindful of what we eat, how we eat, and why it matters. That's why older Japanese adults don't save their protein for one big dinner. Instead, they include small portions of high-quality protein at every meal. A few slices of grilled fish in the morning, a spoonful of fermented soybeans, a bit of tofu in miso soup, and yes, a small bowl of edamame, steamed and warm, with just a sprinkle of salt. This approach helps the body absorb protein more effectively throughout the day, and it's gentle on the stomach, especially for older adults who may struggle with digestion or low appetite. Here's something else to remember. Protein doesn't have to come from meat. Plant-based protein, like what's found in edamame, is easier on the body, anti-inflammatory, and full of fiber and other nutrients your muscles love. Let me give you an example. 1 cup of edamame has around 18 grams of protein. That's more than an egg and nearly as much as a small chicken breast. But unlike meat, edamame is soft, easy to chew, and doesn't cause bloating or heaviness. And it's not just about the muscles. Edamame is rich in iron, magnesium, and antioxidants that support bone health, heart health, and even your immune system. In Japan, we see food as medicine, a warm bowl of soup, a handful of steamed beans. These aren't just meals, they are quiet ways we take care of ourselves, one bite at a time. If you've been feeling tired, stiff, or just not as strong as you used to, the answer might not be in a pill bottle, but in your plate. And it starts with protein. The Japanese secret, a vegetable that has more protein than an egg. It looks so simple, small, green, soft to the touch. In Japan, we've been eating edamame for centuries, but most people outside of Asia don't realize how powerful it truly is. Just 1 cup of cooked edamame contains around 18 grams of protein. That's more than a whole egg and almost as much as a small piece of chicken. But unlike meat or eggs, edamame comes with fiber, antioxidants, and plant compounds that soothe inflammation and support healthy aging. We often eat it warm, steamed in its pod, sprinkled with a pinch of sea salt. It's not just food, it's a moment of pause. In the evenings, you'll see many older adults in Japan, sitting quietly, gently popping the beans from their shells, one by one. No rush, no screen, just a small bowl, a quiet room, and deep gratitude. There's something healing about the way we eat, and that healing starts with what we choose to put in our bodies. Edamame is a form of young soybeans picked before they fully mature. Unlike tofu or soy milk, it's less processed and easier to digest. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein, something rare in the plant world. But that's not all. Edamame is also packed with calcium, which helps keep your bones strong, vitamin K, important for blood and bone health, iron, to fight fatigue and support energy levels, isoflavones, which reduce joint pain and protect the heart. Many people over 60 worry about cholesterol or blood pressure. Edamame helps with both. Studies have shown that eating soy regularly can lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and improve circulation. In Japanese homes, edamame shows up everywhere, tossed into rice, added to soups, mashed with sesame, stirred into warm barley, or simply enjoyed on its own. You'll find it in school lunches, family dinners, and especially in the homes of older adults who want to stay independent as long as possible. There's even a saying in the countryside, if you eat edamame in the evening, your legs will still walk in the morning. It's not about miracle cures, it's about consistent, gentle support for the body we live in every day. I still remember my grandmother. Every evening after dinner, she would prepare a small bowl of edamame, sit near the window, and eat slowly while watching the sunset. Even in her 90s, she had strong legs, clear eyes, and steady hands. She never went to the gym. She just ate like her mother taught her, and moved every day with purpose. She used to tell me, "Don't rush through food. What you chew becomes your bones. What you swallow becomes your strength." This vegetable may look humble, but it holds strength. Strength your muscles need. Strength your body remembers. And best of all, it's available almost everywhere now, even in your local grocery store. How to add an edamame to your daily life. Simple and delicious. You don't need to move to Japan to start eating like the Japanese. Edamame is now available in most grocery stores in the US, often in the frozen section, already cooked and ready to steam. Look for it at stores like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Walmart, or Costco. Choose the pods if you enjoy peeling them by hand, or the shelled version if you want something quick and easy. Both are just as healthy. Once you have it at home, here are a few simple ways to bring edamame into your day without changing your entire diet. For breakfast, start your morning with a slice of whole grain toast, a small boiled egg, and a side of warm edamame. Sprinkle a little sea salt or sesame seeds on top. It's light but satisfying and gives your muscles exactly what they need to start the day. For lunch, make a colorful salad with spinach, cherry tomatoes, a handful of edamame, and a drizzle of olive oil and lemon juice. Or toss edamame into a bowl of soup, along with carrots, mushrooms, and tofu. It adds both protein and texture without making the meal heavy. For an afternoon snack, this is my favorite, steamed edamame in the pod. Warm, soft, and salty. It's not just a snack, it's a moment to slow down. Sit near a window, peel each bean gently, breathe. This small habit brings both nutrition and peace. For dinner, edamame pairs well with grilled fish, brown rice, or even pasta. You can blend it into a dip with garlic and olive oil, like a green hummus, or stir it into a vegetable stir-fry. It doesn't have to be complicated. What matters most is that you make it part of your rhythm. In Japan, we often eat in small bowls with many textures and colors, not one giant plate. A bit of rice, a bit of soup, a few pickled vegetables, and some protein, like edamame. It's not about eating perfectly, it's about eating consistently, giving your body what it needs, little by little, every single day. If you've never tried edamame before, start with one small bowl a day. Within a few weeks, you may notice small changes, steadier energy, better digestion, and a feeling of strength returning. Gentle Japanese movements that protect your muscles after 60. You don't need a gym. You don't need heavy weights. To keep your muscles strong after 60, you just need to move. Gently, consistently, and with purpose. In Japan, older adults don't talk about working out. They just keep living actively. They walk to the market, sweep the front steps, garden in the morning. These small daily tasks act like quiet strength training. No sweat, no strain, but they work. Here's what we've learned. The body doesn't need extreme movement. It needs regular reminders that it's alive. Let me show you 3 gentle movements that people in Japan do every day. You can do them in your living room at your own pace. They take just a few minutes, but they help your muscles stay awake and your joints stay loose. 1. Chair squats. Stand up strong. Stand in front of a sturdy chair. Slowly sit down, then stand up without using your hands. Do this 5 to 10 times. This simple action strengthens your legs, hips, and balance. It also trains your body to get up safely if you ever fall. In Japan, many elders practice this before breakfast. It's how they keep their legs strong into their 90s. 2. Heel raises. For stability and balance, hold onto a table or counter. Gently lift your heels off the floor, rising onto your toes. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower slowly. Repeat 10 to 15 times. This strengthens your calves and ankles, key muscles for walking safely and preventing falls. Older adults in Okinawa often do this while washing dishes or waiting for tea to boil. 3. Overhead arm reach. Open your chest, wake up your back, sit, or stand tall. Reach both arms slowly over your head. Stretch your fingers toward the ceiling. Breathe in. Then gently lower your arms and breathe out. Repeat 5 to 8 times. This movement improves posture, opens the lungs, and helps you feel more energized. It's often used in Japan's morning radio exercises, known as Ragyo Taiso, a gentle national routine practiced by children and elders alike. None of these require special clothes or equipment. They fit into your day like brushing your teeth or brewing coffee. The key is to do them daily, not perfectly. I knew a 93-year-old man in Kyoto who did these movements every morning while his rice cooked, just 10 minutes. That's all. But he could still ride his bicycle to the store and walk up the hill to his garden. His secret wasn't strength, it was routine. In Japan, we believe in ikigai, your reason to wake up each day. Sometimes that reason is small, a bowl of miso soup, a neighbor's smile, or the feeling of stretching your arms toward the sun. But whatever it is, it keeps you moving. And movement keeps you strong. Traditional Japanese foods that build strength beyond edamame. Edamame is only one piece of the puzzle. In Japan, our meals are built on layers of small, nourishing foods, each one playing its part to support strength, energy, and graceful aging. These are not luxury dishes. They are everyday meals passed down through generations, quietly protecting the body with every bite. Let's explore some of the most powerful traditional Japanese foods for muscle health, beloved by elders across Japan. 1. Natto, fermented soybeans that build bones. Natto is one of the most powerful and misunderstood foods in Japanese cuisine. It's sticky, strong-smelling, and not always love at first taste, but it's one of the richest sources of vitamin K2, which helps shuttle calcium into your bones and keeps arteries clear. Each small pack of natto contains over 8 grams of protein, along with fiber and probiotics for gut health. The fermented texture may feel unusual, but it's incredibly easy to digest, especially important for older adults. How the Japanese eat it. In the morning, many elders stir natto with a bit of soy sauce and mustard, then pour it over warm rice. Some crack a raw egg into the mix for extra protein and richness. My neighbor, 78, adds chopped shiso leaf for freshness and says, it wakes up the blood. 2. Miso soup. The warm anchor of every meal. Miso soup is more than soup. It's comfort in a bowl. Made by dissolving fermented miso paste into warm broth, it's usually filled with tofu, seaweed, and scallions. Each ingredient adds more than flavor. It adds strength. Tofu offers complete plant-based protein. Seaweed delivers calcium, iodine, and iron. And miso itself is rich in beneficial bacteria that aid digestion and immune function. How the Japanese eat it. Many elders begin their day with a small bowl of miso soup. It warms the belly, hydrates the body, and gently signals the digestive system to start its work. In winter, some add daikon radish or tiny clams. In summer, the broth is lighter, with more green onions and less salt. 3. Tofu, the gentle muscle builder, soft, mild, and incredibly versatile. Tofu is a staple in the Japanese diet. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein, and it's especially kind to aging digestive systems and teeth. How the Japanese eat it. One of the most popular ways is hiyayako, cold tofu topped with grated ginger, scallions, and a splash of soy sauce. It's refreshing in summer and easy to prepare. In colder months, udofu is a favorite. Soft tofu simmered in a clay pot with kombu seaweed, served with dipping sauces like ponzu or sesame. Tofu is also often included in nabe, a communal hot pot dish where family members gather around one bubbling pot, adding vegetables, mushrooms, and fish together. It's not just food, it's connection. 4. Hijiki, the mineral-rich seaweed for stamina. Hijiki is a dark, slightly chewy seaweed often simmered with carrots, fried tofu, and soy sauce into a savory side dish. It may look unassuming, but it's packed with iron, calcium, and magnesium, critical for muscle contraction and bone health. How the Japanese eat it. Served cold or at room temperature, hijiki salad is a common side dish in bentos, lunchboxes, and elder care homes. It holds up well in the fridge and adds a grounding, earthy flavor to any meal. My aunt, who is 84, says hijiki keeps her knees from complaining. 5. Shirai, the hidden protein gem. Shirai is a creamy salad made by blending mashed tofu with ground sesame seeds, miso, and a touch of mirin. It's mixed with blanched vegetables like spinach, green beans, or konnyaku noodles. It's subtle in flavor, but rich in protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Because it's soft, it's a favorite among older adults with dental issues, but it still delivers serious nutrition. How the Japanese eat it, usually served in a small dish as part of a larger meal. It's eaten slowly, mindfully, and always with a sense of season. In spring, shirai might include tender bamboo shoots. In autumn, roasted chestnuts. A philosophy behind the food. All of these dishes are often served together in the traditional meal style known as ichi-ju sansei, one soup, three sides. It's not about restriction, it's about balance and variety. Rice forms the base, miso soup adds warmth, and small dishes offer protein, minerals, and colors from the season. Portions are small, but powerful. Meals are eaten while seated low to the ground, encouraging movement. And food is rarely rushed. I still remember visiting a tiny countryside inn where the owner, 89 years old, served us breakfast, miso soup, hijiki salad, tofu, natto, and a soft-boiled egg. She moved slowly but with strength, smiling as she placed each dish. "These are the foods my grandmother gave me," she said. "They still carry me today." Food in Japan is not just nutrition. It is memory, it is habit. It is daily medicine disguised as tradition. It's never too late. How small, daily changes rebuild strength. 6 months ago, I received a letter from a man named George. He's 71 years old and lives in Oregon. He told me that climbing the stairs had become so difficult, he began sleeping on the couch because he couldn't make it to his bedroom. Then one day, his daughter showed him a video about Japanese elders, and he decided to try something different. He didn't join a gym. He didn't take expensive supplements. Instead, he started eating a bowl of edamame every day. He added tofu to his soup. He did 5 chair squats in the morning, every morning, while his coffee brewed. That was it. Just small, quiet steps, done daily. After 2 months, he could walk up the stairs again. After 4 months, he no longer needed to grip the railing. After 6 months, he started helping his neighbors carry groceries to their doors. What changed? Not his age, not his body type, not his luck. What changed was his rhythm, his focus, his belief that even a small act, done with care, can lead to transformation. In Japan, we don't chase fast results. We trust slow growth, like water shaping stone, like bamboo growing silently under the snow, then rising overnight. So if you feel like your strength has faded, or that it's too late to begin, please remember, your body is always listening. Even now, it can heal, it can grow, it just needs the right message. And that message can be as simple as this: a small bowl of edamame, 5 gentle movements, a little more care with your meals, and a little more kindness toward yourself. In Japan, we believe that old age is not a decline. It is a new season, a time to slow down, to listen inward, and to care for the body in ways we once rushed past. If you've stayed with me until now, I want you to know it's never too late to begin again. Whether you are 60, 70, or 90, your muscles still respond to love, to nourishment, to movement, to small acts done with intention. Try a bowl of edamame. Stretch your arms toward the morning sun. Sit in silence with your meal and feel how your body receives it. These are not just habits, they are your way home to yourself. And if you found something helpful in this video, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from? What will you try first? Leave me a comment. I read every one.